Welcome to Venting with Mukoni, the space where real people share real stories, anonymously and unfiltered. We dive deep into the highs and lows of life, relationships, marriage, mujolo, sibling rivalry, black tax, career struggles, business, unemployment pressures, and even the tough battles with addiction. No topic is off limits. Awu, akukho sihloko esingakhulunywa lapha. Sekisibaka sakubolela theresho ntle le di-filter. Hivulavula hi vutomi bya ntiyiso, mjolo, mathata a lapa, ku pfumaleka ka ntirho na ti-pressure ta vutomi. So, khucha, namela, u titwe eka swena. Let's vent.
Welcome to Venting with Mukoni. This is your boy Mahau Mapuozi. Here na Mukoni mula tantlana mukuna pula watu watamenda maroshi. Here we are having our guest, which is Anonymous. Yes, you know that we're dealing with Anonymous. He's here to share his story. We're gonna listen to the Anonymous and take it from there. And I hope we're gonna assist this Anonymous with the story that he has right now. Thanks. Welcome Mukoni.
Yeah, okay, right. Thanks for having me on your show, Mukoni. Yeah, I'm just going to narrate with you the situation that I have in my family.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a married man.
Okay.
So I've been married for 10 years now. I found this woman with 2 kids, and then we had another 2.
I mean, you are having 4.
We are having 4 now.
Okay.
I took those children as mine.
Okay.
So, being married for that 10 years, the situation that I'm facing right now is a very difficult situation, whereby my women, when we are about to sleep, she's wearing some tights. Sometimes she's wearing some jeans.
You're lying, my man. I'm sorry for that.
I'm telling you an honest truth. So this woman, Mukoni, as I'm saying now, we've been staying for 10 years, and then she was accusing me of cheating, of which is something that which I did not do in my entire life. To think of doing that, I was thinking of the kids. I'm actually thinking about my kids, that which if I can condone cheating, it's going to result me in a very bad situation.
Okay.
So this woman, she sometimes go to some events.
A day event, what kind of events?
Night events.
Okay.
And she doesn't usually tell where she goes or what. Sometimes I experience a situation whereby she comes in the morning.
In the morning, like the following day?
The following day, yes.
You could have slept alone by during that time?
Yeah, the time I would be sleeping alone.
Okay.
And then when I encounter to ask questions whereby, where are you from? She's just being difficult to say I'm not man enough.
What does that mean, not man enough?
I don't even know. I don't even get to understand until now, because when I ask some questions to her, saying, I became very much inquisitive to say, why are you saying I'm not man enough? But then that situation resulted me in a situation whereby I got myself into being a drunkard man.
You're always drinking to forget about the situation?
Yeah, just to forget about the situation, because I don't promote gender-based violence.
Okay.
So the situation that I'm facing right now, to some people it might be a joke.
No, it's not a joke. That's why we're here to assist.
Yeah, because sometimes it's a very difficult situation whereby when you narrate or tell somebody this kind of a story, they don't take you serious.
So have you ever shared with someone maybe this kind of story?
Yeah, I've shared with my friends.
And they don't listen also.
Yeah, and I've also shared this story with my nephew.
Okay. So far, how's the situation at home? How are you coping with all this?
I'm just living for the sake of kids. I'm no longer happy.
Why are you not leaving the woman?
Why am I not?
Leaving this woman?
You know, at my age,
Please share the age.
yeah, I'm 48.
Okay.
At my age, it's not going to be easy for me to leave my children being raised by another man.
Okay.
So I don't wanna leave my children. I always want to be part of my children.
Okay, I fully understand. And this thing of tides, sleeping with tides, when did it start? How long has it been taking?
This thing started. It started by the time after 5 years.
Of that marriage? Oh, sorry. How long is this marriage?
10 years.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said that.
In
So
5
maybe
years.
in 5 years.
Yeah, in 5 years' time, after 5 years being married,
Mhm.
she began to act different.
Okay.
So I assumed, I'm still assuming maybe she got herself somebody who's making her happy.
Somewhere. That's why not sleeping in the house.
Yeah, that's why maybe she's not sleeping in the house, because at some point I'm close to her friends,
Okay.
and then when I ask her friends about her whereabouts, the people she usually goes out with, they can say we were with that person until a certain time. After that, she was banished. Maybe she was vanished.
And then at home she will only come back the following morning.
Yeah, she will come back the following morning, and I was in a situation whereby I clapped her once.
Okay, that's not even okay. Why are you doing that? You already said you don't promote
Yeah.
gender-based violence.
You know, anger. I was out of anger. I couldn't control my anger, and my emotions were high. So there was a time whereby this other time I caught her sleeping with a knife under the pillow.
In the same bed that you're sleeping
I
in.
remember we were sharing the same bed.
So, and then I'm sorry for that. So this knife, what is it for? Maybe after that taping, after that
No,
violence.
after the violence I had with her,
Mhm.
she wanted to stab me with a knife.
That's why she was sleeping with the knife.
That is why she was sleeping with a knife.
Sure. And how long did it took sleeping with that knife?
What about 5 to 6 months sleeping with a knife? And I was sleeping on a couch, my man. No, but I'm telling you the truth. You might think it's a joke, but I'm telling you.
I get you. Then,
I'm telling you an honest truth.
and if there is a knife under the pillow, meaning there's no sex
There's no way in which we can be intimate
for 6 months.
for 6 months. Just imagine. And I'm a man.
That's
I
bad.
paid Lobola for her, Mukoni. I paid Lobola for that woman.
In fact, let's say in this last 5 years that you are in right now,
Yeah.
you never had sex maybe for quite some time.
For a long time. For a long time.
It's no longer allowing you to touch any.
She's not giving me anything on bed.
And you said you cannot divorce because of the kids.
So I should divorce so that she can take the benefits of what I have.
Yeah, I get that. I hope they will also assist. And how does the kids say about all this?
The kids are not happy. You know, there are some point whereby I was not. When she came back in the morning, I was not around home.
Mhm.
And then by the time she came back, she found 2 kids. The older ones.
Mhm.
The younger ones were not around.
Okay.
Yeah, they were at my granny's. At my mother.
Your parents'
Yeah,
your parents'
my
house.
parents' house. So there was this other time whereby my kids asked, "Why are you living Teta alone?"
And then what was the response from him?
The response was very, very, very bad.
Sure, that's
I do what I do at my own time.
the root of it. And while the kids are trying to manage the situation.
The kids were trying to manage the situation, and up until now, if I can tell you, the kids are not talking to her.
Just the tension in the house.
The tension in the house. There was a time whereby I wanted to commit suicide
I'm sorry to hear that because of all this situation.
because of the troublesome I had at home.
And then in all this, what does she say to you, or is there any feeling that she has toward to you that maybe she's show the remorse or somehow showing that
She
I'm
doesn't-
hating you because you have done this?
She
and
does
this?
not even show the remorse because my mother asked why she's coming back in the morning. She shouted at my mom. So you can imagine.
She's the boss of the
She's
whole
the boss.
family.
She's the boss.
How? And then in this case we are in right now, it shows that there's no way that at least the situation can be controlled by anyone, because it's also a lesson to the kids, you or the grandparents, which is your parents.
Yeah, I opted out for some advice. And then the advices I got was to get divorced to her.
Which you say you cannot do it because of the kids.
Yeah, and the other thing is we got married in community of property. So-
I fully get that.
What I wanna, if ever I was to divorce, the situation is going to be very difficult for me because I've been working for quite some long time, so I don't want to result having nothing.
And just you're not even sure what will
I'm not even
take
sure.
place if you divorce.
If I divorce, obviously they're gonna take my house. They're gonna give the house to her.
I'm sorry to hear that. And then when she said you are man of a less man, or you are nothing
man
as a
enough.
man,
Yeah.
not man enough for the better way, you're not man enough. What does she meant by that?
I don't even know because the women we're talking about, she gave me 2 kids without complaining,
And you're also raising other kids of hers.
and I'm raising other kids of hers. So if I'm not man enough, why didn't by the time I got her pregnant for the first kid, she never said anything.
She just kept quiet.
She
Everything
just
was
kept
fine.
quiet. Now because I built her a beautiful house, she's telling me I'm not man enough. All along, she was saying anything. She was not saying anything.
It is bad. I really don't know how a woman like the one that you're married can come up with such kind of allegation or the comment to you.
You know-
It must be painful right now.
You know the funny part. The funny part is I got her a job where I'm working right now. She's working with me in the same company, within the same company.
So every day you're at work, we're looking at her, or else you didn't get anything at night.
Yeah, we just pretend like anything is fine.
And people don't see anything.
People
at
don't
work
see anything, but those that are her friends, they know.
because obviously she shares with you.
Yeah, and I'm being approached by different ladies, beautiful ladies, Mokone, beautiful ladies.
I get that. But you have to maintain your family. You still need your family to work.
Yeah, my pride.
Pride. And which is every man's pride that the family must work, the family must be fine.
But now I'm at a state whereby I'm going to put myself first. I'm not going to prioritize.
But what about the kids?
Kids will always be kids. They will always be mine, no matter the outcomes, no matter how bad they are. Kids will always be my kids. So now, you know, sometimes Mokone, if you don't put yourself first, people will take advantage of your situation.
They always make sure that they work against whatever good that you are doing to them.
Yeah, Mokone, that lady, she knew that I loved her, and she
And I
knew
love-
she's 100% sure that I love her,
Even after all these things.
even
that
after
have
all
been
these
done.
things. You know, Mokone, after we just celebrated our anniversary. Out of all these complications,
10th year.
10th year, we celebrated our anniversary, and out of our anniversary, I bought a washing machine.
So you're still okay as a woman, as a man of the house. So
No, I wanted to show her that I appreciate her and I love her and care about her. You know, the most painful thing that she did, she took that machine to her place,
What do you mean her place then? Why
her
take
mother's
it out?
place. Just imagine.
You're
Out of,
lying, man.
I'm telling you,
Then she's still using the old one. She's not using anything in the house.
You know, I bought her a dishwashing machine. I bought her a washing machine, clothes washing machine. She took all those things, and those things they cost me around about 13,000.
Then it was just donated to her parent house.
Then she took those things to her parents.
You know what is the reason behind all that? You don't even know.
Yeah, she said to me, when I asked why, she said to me, her parents are old enough not to wash clothes using their own hands. And I've asked her, in your age at the state right now, you've been growing up, your parents were washing clothes for you, using their own bare hands for you up until you get married.
I guess if it is possible, or you can just get a machine for them, I'm just thinking, so that at least as she's giving those reasons that
no, you know,
the family does not have.
During my, at the end of the year they give us bonuses, right? And there was a certain money that me and I were saving, so that when it comes to festive season, she takes half to her family side, I take half to my family side. You understand? So I told her, you know what, this year, because we managed to save, I can't state the figures. Use the money to maintain whatever the issues that your family needs. And the next year, when we begin to save, I will save for my family.
And which is fair. With that money, I guess they should have maybe bought the machine if they needed it.
Anything they needed.
And the family, does they know, her side of the family, does they know about the situation?
She has a very caring sister. When I talk to her sister, she's the funny part, her sister is the one who actually advised me to divorce her.
Because they are seeing as the family also.
They've seen that.
The person from is her side.
And when I met her, she never told me she was married before. She was married 2 times before I married her. She's a divorcee, 2 times being a divorcee.
And then all you did was just to take care of whatever she was coming with, those kids and everything.
All the burdens I took all the burdens.
And then you continue with life.
Forget about
united.
Everything in the past. I united the family. Because I wanted one thing, being a one happy family.
And all she was supposed to do, I guess, on my case, she was just supposed to take care of you as you're taking care of her.
You can't believe our wedding rings, hers were much expensive than mine.
I guess it's the same every marriage, but I understand that. And in that time, you were taking care of the family all the time. You're the financial supporter.
I was the financial support. She was not working, remember that time.
Until you get that job for her.
Until I got her that job.
Okay.
So imagine.
I hear you. So right now, as the things stand right now, things are not good at home.
Things are not, I can't say things are good. Imagine sleeping, sharing a bed with a woman you love, and then she's not making love to you.
There's no intimacy in that.
There's no intimacy.
She's wearing tights.
Sometimes she just comes back to work with a jean. She bath. After bathing, she put on the same jean and went straight to bed. And sometimes, I always cook. When I come back from work, I cook.
You're lying, man.
I'm telling you, I wash dishes.
Sure.
I cook.
And why are these kids? They are not old enough to assist.
Sometimes, sometimes it's our responsibility to make sure that our kids learn from us.
Yes.
So we taught them to do certain things. So they come back from school around 3 o'clock. We're giving them enough time to do some homeworks.
They're not the rest of me.
And then
That's good.
they should also rest. But then when I come back, I found dirty things and stuff.
Okay.
So it's a very difficult situation, Mukwane, and I'm telling you, I reported this to the police.
What will police assist you with?
No, I wanted her gone. I wanted a protection order from her just to be gone. Because if I'm going to lay hands on her, I'll be arrested.
You'll be arrested for that. And
The police laughed at me, Mukwane.
for that protection order.
For the protection order.
I'm sorry for that.
They
But-
said there's no way in which I can make a protection order against my wife.
Sure.
So, if you can see the situation, I'm being abused, Mukwane.
I see and I hear you and I fully understand. And which I hope we can get a remedy or solution out of all this.
Do you think there's a remedy for stress?
I'm really not sure, but I do believe that other people who are out there that they might have know what it can assist you.
Is there,
Because
Mukwane, is there a remedy for not being intimate to somebody you love?
currently no. From top of my head no, but I guess somehow a person can just say do this or we can do this, maybe it can relieve you from the stress that you're going through. But currently I won't say this will work for you, because I can tell that you tried all the things, that's why we even end up in here.
In a situation like this, Mukwane, I just feel like somebody who's sugar diabetes, because it's useless for me to be with someone and then I'm not being intimate with them.
And don't wish for that disease. Let's hear from our healers. Ne? Let's hear from our healers in the comment section. What are they saying, so that maybe somehow we can have a solution. We'll find a healing on this.
Do you really think I'll get a healing?
I hope it's possible. I can tell that right now you already lost hope, but there is a hope at the end of the day, and I hope there's someone out there who can assist you, who can be with you.
I'm lost, Mukwane. I'm lost.
So
Because I love my kids. I care about my kids.
you have mentioned that, and I can really tell.
So, if ever there's a situation whereby I should be with someone else, I'm gonna do it, but it's not like I'm gonna love that person.
Okay.
I don't have love, Mukwane, anymore. I don't love anymore.
No. I still hope. I still hope there is we can find a solution to this, and then the marriage can still continue if it is possible. If it is possible.
I doubt, because the moment somebody's saying to you, you are not man enough, it makes you feel less of a man. The moment you are feeling less of a man, you lose confidence.
Everything goes as a man.
When you lose confidence, it's like you're not alive.
Yeah. I guess Mukwane, we can just cut it here. If there's no much of the thing that you want to add, and then we hope we can get a solution from other people.
No,
but
Mukwane,
you can say what you want to say.
Can you chase pavements that leads you to nowhere?
No.
So, I'm in a situation like that. Chasing pavements that are leading me to nowhere.
You don't even see a
I don't
solution.
I don't have a direction. I just wake up, go to work, come back, work for the kids. Go out, get drunk, see ladies at the taverns, shoppings, clubs. But I'm not even interested, because I love that woman.
You still want to be with her.
I still wanted to be with them. This brings us to a situation whereby in our country we are having a high rate of gender-based violence and some divorce.
And you don't want to do any of those two.
It's something that I don't want to condone. Because if I add towards that percentage, it means we are going nowhere as a country.
So you still believe the marriage must be protected, no gender-based violence. At least marriages, we must live in harmony.
Yeah, we must live in harmony, even though it's not possible. But what I think, Mukonine, our country, maybe they need to revise our constitution, because as men we are being heard.
We have been here.
While we are being heard like this, Mukwani, it's like, that say
Men are not protected.
in a northern Soto they say "Mwanna kingulela te."
And we are tired as men to cry.
We are tired of that. We need to cry. We need to voice out.
Yeah, as men not to cry. We are tired
We
of
are
that.
tired
we
of
need
that.
to we need to cry.
We need to cry. Don't feel ashamed not to cry. You must cry, because we always have bloods. We also feel some pains, Moko.
I get you, and I have a hope that somehow you can yourself, to be specific, you can get the healing out of all this situation that you're in right now. You can see the light and have a hope of the love again in your marriage.
The only hope I have is to give God my telephone numbers to call me in heaven, so that I will rest.
No,
I won't have anything to think about.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm saying this
That's
because imagine every day you wake up, you face the same situation. You face the same situation in the morning. When during tea time you see the same person, of which you came home
without any intimacy.
without intimacy. Lunchtime.
Or already tired.
Imagine lunchtime. But when they say lunch is at 1 o'clock, we gather together in the canteen,
And you still see that person
and you
over the
still
tables.
see the same person smiling with other men, entertaining men
In that,
in front of you.
I guess it's tough. I guess it's tough.
Story of my life, Mabona. But otherwise, I just wish, if ever, I wish men, they should not get married at an early stage.
I think that was a mistake.
And I think that this is the worst mistake I ever made.
And then she's also coming back from another marriage.
Twice, she was a divorcee twice,
And she found you with the full love of that.
with the full love. So, the question is, why is she being divorced twice, two times?
Now you're asking yourself that question.
So now I've got answers because I see.
No. But let's hope this outing and everything, she can fix that.
She can.
Let's just hope somehow we can get a solution, or we can get a solution by yourself.
If ever Mugone, there's something wrong with me, we need to sit down on a table, discuss everything that is wrong with me.
Yeah, or get a
Try
neutral
to-
person also to mediate that.
Try to upgrade whatever that is wrong with me. Instead, she goes out, comes back in the morning,
And leave you.
and leave me.
And that is painful. Even when she's in the house, she sleeps with those tights.
And then when I get divorced to her, the magistrate is going to give her my house that I worked hard for.
Let's hope we can get a solution out of this.
The only solution, Mugone, I'm telling you, God must just give.
Have your number? No,
Have my
don't say
number.
that. Let's hope people can assist. We hear from people, what are they saying about all this?
I saw maybe getting different solutions from different people. Understand? Maybe that might try to get me healed better and better.
Because you're willing to make this, to solve this. So I do believe someone out there will assist us.
You can't fix a broken glass.
Yeah, we get it right now. That when it is broken, it is broken.
When it's broken, it's broken. So my marriage is broken. I just need to accept that all this thing is broken. Imagine if I consider to take my 2 kids,
And leave that way.
biologically 2 kids. I take them and leave those other ones out.
No, you're already attached to them. You can't do that, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm attached to them.
Because you raised them as
My fear is one. I get divorced to her, they're gonna take my house. They're gonna
Okay.
take my property.
Let's hear from people how can they assist us.
I so hope people will help us.
Okay. Guys, you have heard the anonymous. You have heard his cry. And let's hope we can find the healing. The man he is hurt. Let's hope you will get a healing. And it is us who can assist with that. So let's meet in the comment section. Let's give the word of encouragement. Let's give the solutions to this problem. I know that someone out there might have the very same situation right now. Please let's assist however we can. Thank you very much for watching this. Peace.
Thank you, Mugoni.